When trying to calculate shipping costs to Amazon fulfillment via the UPS website, do you just use the address for the closest fulfillment center, or is there a specific fulfillment center we have to send to? That is an excellent question. I'm going to share my screen right here. I just Googled this. There's a few different websites out there that have all the different Amazon fulfillment centers listed. So if we come to this website, or like I said, you could literally just like Google Amazon FBA warehouse locations and find them all. You'll find where they're all located in all the different states. Now, something to keep in mind is that I would personally suggest picking a state that's at least one state over from where you are. And I'll give you an example of why we do that. Let me scroll down here to Utah. Okay. So I live in Utah. And so we're showing right here that there's 3 Amazon warehouses in Utah. However, when we create our shipments for sending product from my house to Amazon's FBA warehouses, they have never had us send it to Salt Lake. I think the way that it works, and I think we've talked about this a little bit, is I'm drawing my little map here of the US. It's kind of like a hub and spoke type of system where you'll have your bigger warehouses spread across the country, and then you'll have little ones surrounding it, kind of like how airports function. And so when you send inventory to an FBA warehouse, they'll probably have you send it to one of their bigger hubs. And then from their hubs, they'll transfer it to their other hubs. And from their other hubs, they'll transfer it out to the smaller warehouses throughout the country. And they'll just spread your product across the country. They have all their data and analytics of where your sales are coming from or where they think they're going to come from. And then as they gather more data, they get better and better at how to distribute your product. So as far as like a hub, I don't think any of these are hubs. Again, this is kind of just my assumption because they've never had us ship to one of these locations. We have shipped every time. How many shipments have we done? Probably 50 at least. Every time we've shipped to either California or Las Vegas, Nevada. So we've shipped one state over. Stockton is the warehouse that we either ship to the Stockton warehouse in California. We ship to this one, SMF3. That's the one we always ship to. Or we ship to the one in Henderson, Nevada. Let me see if it shows up on here as well. I believe it's this one right here. So if you're doing your calculations to try to calculate the cost of shipping a box of 50 units from your house to a warehouse, I would go ahead, find a next state over from you, a close state to you, and then just pick a random address. Honestly, we're trying to just do our calculations. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect, but we just are trying to do, the best due diligence that we can with that. So that's what I would do. And you can come to one of these websites and find an address. So you could literally just come and plug in. Like if you lived in, you guys are going to laugh at my geography skills, but if you live in Indiana, let's see, Kentucky, maybe. I think those states are close to Ohio or touch Ohio. Maybe you pick just one of these Ohio ones as like one state over just to get an estimate for those shipping costs.